Hi everybody, it's Jerry. I wanted to post a quick video from an image recently posted to the class blog on Digital Editing 101, or what to do to fix up your pictures. 99% of the pictures you take do need some editing, perhaps a little cropping or straightening out, or most often contrast, light, and saturation adjustments. So let's get started with this one, and let's see what happens. This is a nice shot. I like it a lot. Julie did a great job with this, but let's see how we can improve it more. I'm working in Photoshop CS4 here, but most of the tools are available to you in Picasa also and still apply. So I'm going to use my Rotate Transform tool here and bring the edge of the wall vertical here. I have a guideline that I can pull out and use if I need that, but usually if you just do it by eye, it's good. Hitting enter, and then I need to crop this. So grab the crop tool off screen. Oop, here we go. And because I rotated it, it's including areas of white that I don't want, and I don't need to take the time to use this clone stamp tool in order to fix that. Alrighty. Okay, so now it's straightened out, and the next thing we want to do is bring the eye into this area and take away the impact of that area, okay, because the center of interest, the focal point, is right here in the middle. Unfortunately, Picasa does not give you a way to make selections like this. I'm using a lasso tool in Photoshop. Even the basic Photoshop programs have it. And then I need to feather this or blend this out a little bit, and that was a shortcut that I used. And then I'm going to get into my levels, which is, again, you have this tool in Picasa, but it's just named differently. I want to set my blacks up, and I'll take this out of the way so we can see what we're doing here, and take the midtones and darken them. Say OK to that. Alrighty. This area in here, I'm going to do kind of the same thing too. Okay, get my levels, set my blacks in, set my whites, watch my midtones and say OK to that, and then deselect. This area of the bricks is kind of interesting, so why don't we bring that up a little bit. So I make a selection and I feather that, and say OK to that. Bring up my levels again. You can see here they are, and bring in my highlights. I'm going to move this out of the way so I can see what I'm doing here. And OK. And while I'm at it with that selection, I want to make the bricks a little redder, so I'm going to bring up my saturation. Picasa has 90% of these tools, so they're named different things, but they're in your advanced editing tabs there. Okay, and deselect. Alright, last tweak, just right here, not much, but I'm going to see what we can do with the center area here. Again, I'm feathering it and bring up my levels, and I'm going to bring up the contrast a little bit. So I'm richening the blacks, bringing up the whites just a little bit more, and doing that. Okay, so here we have it. We came from that just before I cropped it. Notice that it looks bland and not very interesting, to this, where we have far more depth, far more visual interest, and more intention here. So we're running up near 5 minutes. I'm going to stop the video. See you on the blog. Take care.